Morning. Just a short video today on starting to make the mold for the viola, and just to show you what I got going here, we'll get started. First, I glued together two pieces of oak that I had in the shop, and oak's a good choice for a mold because it's hard and it cuts and it's very stable. And after I glued it together, I used my plane to make sure it's nice and flat and smooth, which it is. And now I take my template for I ran a center line, which is basically the seam, and it has to be exact, which it will be, and it is. And I just take a pencil and draw it out. And this mold will be what I build my ribs off of. Then it's just a matter of flipping it over, lining it up again, exact, accuracy is crucial here. And we'll do this side. If you can see that real well, but there is a definite pattern for a violin. Now another thing I have to do is I have to make notches out here where the blocks go. And so the top block that the neck fits into, the bottom block where the end pin fits into, and then the four corner blocks. And all I do is just draw a little square, and then those get cut out too. And so next step is I have to cut this out. I'm not going to bore you all with me cutting it out. I'm sure if you're this far along, you know how to cut out a form. But how I'm going to do this, I'll explain to you, is I won't go all the way to the line. I'll stay proud of the line, maybe a couple millimeters. And then I'll set up my router with a bit with a little, I don't know what you'd call it, but it follows the, I'll take my mold here, screw this back on, or I'll probably double tape it, and then it has a little bearing on the router bit that'll ride against this, and it'll give me a real smooth cut, and it'll be exact mold of what I want. And because if you do it on the bandsaw. If you're really good, you can do it. And if you have a really good bandsaw, you can do it. But I've done it both ways, and this is way more accurate, and you end up with a perfect mold. And if the mold is perfect, then your ribs will be perfect, because your ribs follow the mold. So you have to make sure that the mold is right. After that, I'll cut holes in the mold for when I clamp on the different bouts and the ribs and that, where you have to use little clamps to hold everything together till the glue sets. And that, if you buy a commercial mold, it's one way, and it's not always the best way. And I like to put my holes where I know I use my clamps, and that's about it. So that's all I got on this video. So I'll see you guys probably when this is done. Like I said, I'm going to be away from the shop for a few days, but in between time, I'll be working on it. Thanks.